Craig, a lot of business owners say, I already give great service. My clients love me. So why should they still invest in online reviews?
Well, I'm sure your clients do love you. Are you 100% sure that all of them are actually leaving reviews? I think a lot of times they say they will, and we don't really have effective ways to go and check that and to follow up. And sometimes it's very awkward asking clients to leave reviews, and especially following up if you've asked them to and they've decided not to, or they've just forgotten about it. So it's kind of a haphazard system that most people implement. They don't really have a proper follow-up system. They can't measure the metrics, how many people they've asked to leave reviews, how many people have left reviews, by how many 4 or 5-star reviews have their reviews increased by in a specific period, or have they gone down, and all those sorts of things. So it's great if you tell me that you've got clients that love you and they're leaving reviews. It's even more reason for me to work with you to help you keep and maintain what it is that you've got going.
Okay, thanks. But some business owners believe they can just ask for reviews themselves. So why pay for something they could just technically do for free?
So again, going back to it being a professionally managed service, often that is haphazard. You forget to ask everyone for reviews. And when I talk about everyone, a lot of business owners don't ask people that are going to leave potentially bad reviews, or they feel they've had a bad experience. And that leaves it to chance that that person will probably go and leave a review, one that you don't want, a 1 to 2-star review. And they might jump onto a Hello Peter or something like that, or a more popular platform specifically for that industry, and leave a really bad review before you've actually had time to have a chat with them, stop it from going live, and basically get them to have a discussion with you. Maybe it's something small, that went wrong. Maybe it's something that can be sorted out very easily. But in any event, that's not managed properly. Basically, sometimes it's awkward. Sometimes people just don't want to ask for reviews. They feel like they, harassing their clients. And again, I say, if you've asked once and if you have to ask again, it just, a lot of owners don't do it because they feel, they're going to upset their clients. Whereas with us, it's professional service. We know exactly how to ask, how to go and, approach them, and then approach them a second time. And, we record everything. We make sure we don't forget anything. So it's a professional service that manages it for you, and it takes the headache off your plate, because it is something that is difficult to manage. And if not done properly, you're not going to get the absolute value from it.
Okay. There are tons of marketing companies and platforms out there. So what makes RevuStar different?
Well, many things. I think I'm very proud of the fact that it's the first South African offering of its kind, developed in South Africa is what I mean. A lot of these review platforms do exist, but they are produced or developed overseas and in markets where the dollar is the currency, and so they're historically very expensive. And I saw this, and because of this, it works on volumes generally. These types of platforms work on massive volumes. So it excludes a lot of small to medium-sized companies from being able to access this kind of an amazing service, which is something that a lot of small to medium-sized businesses need, to fuel their growth, and they just can't access it. So it's extremely affordable compared to everything that's out there and that's on the market. And we wanted to make something like this for SMEs specifically, and make it something that it didn't lack in quality and what it could provide for the user, but it could do it at a much cheaper price. It focuses specifically just on the review component. There are a lot of companies out there, marketing agencies and other types of businesses in marketing, that sell this as part of their service. They don't sell it as a standalone service. So you've got to, either have website development or SEO or other services that you might not need that come with it. So this is standalone, which makes it different. And it is specifically focused on service-based businesses and specific service-based businesses. We work with dentists, we work with the tourism market, we work with estate agents. So it's been specifically designed for these market segments. And as I say again, for small to medium-sized enterprises. So, companies that are still growing, are experiencing fast growth, need fast growth, and have their hands full managing all the different levers that they've got to pull when building a business. And this just takes the headache of their online reputation and managing that away from them. The most important thing, and something that actually almost left out, is that there are no systems that I know of that are fully managed. It's a turnkey solution and a service. It isn't a SaaS product. So you're not getting a piece of software that you load onto your computer, that you've got to maintain and manage and that you pay for up front. It's a full turnkey managed service. So we do everything for you. You don't lift a finger. That is client outreach, from client outreach all the way to reporting. We troubleshoot. We manage all the issues, obviously, with Meta, with the WhatsApp component. And if there's anything that comes up with the SMS side of it or the email side, you don't have to worry about any of that and trying to figure out how to technically manage all the issues that could potentially come up. Depending on the service tier that you buy, we manage the responses for you too. So it really is something that is totally outsourced. It's a complete outsourced service, turnkey solution for online review management and basically growth. So if you're a small to medium-sized business that's building and relies, service-based business, and relies on online reviews, so on Google, on Facebook, or an industry platform, relies on that to grow your business, you have to get hold of us. We can literally double, depending on who you are and what you have, your reviews, your 4 and 5 star reviews, in a matter of a month. And one for the cost of basically probably one consultation, it's absolute gold. Reputation is everything, and organic reputation, and we provide a solution for you to manage that and grow it very, very quickly.